guys, how are you doing? My name is Mels, and today we're gonna be talking about my newest favorites. Just a disclaimer, these aren't all new products. I think it's really important to actually use the products you bought, and that is especially important to me because I buy a lot of makeup. There are so many products that are my favorites and I want to use them, and I have to actually make an effort to do that and to remind myself to do that. The way I do it is I have a vanity, and on my vanity I put all the products I want to use for the month, or all the products that I'm really surprised by. And today I'm gonna show you what sits on my vanity, and these are the products I've been using over and over again in the last weeks. I just want to take a few minutes to thank you for subscribing to my channel. I'm at a loss for words. I see that we are over 1,000. My goal for this year was to reach 1,000 subs, and I know it's a very small number, but just thinking about the fact that there are 1,000 people mildly interested in what I have to say about makeup is mind-blowing to me. You really don't understand how much that makes me happy. So I wanted to thank you, and I wanted to welcome each and everybody who is new on the channel, and thank you very much. Thank you. But without further ado, we have quite a few products to talk about, so let's get into this. This is a new setup, by the way. It's more of a chit-chatty setup. I hope it's fine. Honestly, this technical stuff I still have to figure out. So the first product I want to talk about is this foundation. This is the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Skin Tint. This product is so good that I converted my mom into using this, and she used to go for heavy duty foundations like the Estee Lauder or the Dior and very high-end luxury makeup, but this is like $10 or something like that, and this is as good. I think this is the perfect product for summer because it is a skin tint, but it's not one of those skin tints that doesn't give you coverage. It still provides coverage. The great thing about this is that it has like micro pearls in it. I'm not sure you will be able to see it. Yeah, you can see a bit of reflect here. This almost looks like the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless filter in the bottle, but it's not very noticeable. It does make your skin look super juicy, super healthy and glowy. I'm using it right now. I'm showing you footage of the application. It's super amazing. I am using the shade 02 and Neutral Fair Cool Leaning. It is a tiny bit yellow, but since it's a skin tint, I can make it work. I wish it was a bit more neutral though. And this is the second bottle I purchased. So really, I love everything about this. I love the dropper application. I love the wear time. I think that the more you use it, the more it looks like native on your skin. It doesn't really look like you're wearing foundation. It doesn't peel up. It doesn't, I don't know, it's just a great product. And it's always here on my rotation for foundations. The second product I have here on my vanity, actually, I got the wrong one. The second product is this NARS Quad. It's called the Osaka Light Reflecting Quad Eyeshadow. So this is a limited edition NARS Quad for the With Love collection. I think it was their Valentine's Day collection. And this was only available in Asia, but it rolled out in other retailers such as Harrods. I got it from Harrods. I noticed it's also on the NARS US website, so it's more available worldwide. I was lasting for this quad for literally, I think, months. Since this came out in February or January, I wanted it, but I couldn't get it because it was only in Asian retailers. And now that it's here, I really cannot stress enough how complete this quad is. It is basically every shade needed for a complete look. You could go for a more everyday type of look, you could go for a smoky eye, and there's this beautiful duochrome here, which in the camera it looks pink, but it looks gold to me. So it's a gold to pink duochrome, which makes this super precious, and it is a warm quad. It's not a neutral or a cool tone. It's kind of warm, even though these do seem a bit more like neutral. In the quad, I think these go a bit more warmer on your skin, but I highly recommend it if you're looking for something every day or something to bring on vacation. This can be elevated, this can be used every day. I really, it's so complete. And since we are talking about quads and not cheap ones at that, I wanna just mention this Chanel quad. This is the Chanel quad in the shade 226 Tissé Rivoli. Pardon my French, but this is also a great everyday quad. I have recently rediscovered it. It's not a new purchase for me, but I was rummaging through my cabinets and found it and I wanted to test it again. And yeah, it sits on my vanity now because this, as the Osaka quad from NARS, you really can do everything. You have a beigey one that you can put all over the lid and just call it a day. You have a brown shade to make it smokier. You have a very finely milled white shimmer for the inner corner or for your lid. You have everything. And this is a neutral quad. It's not pulling warm, it's not pulling cool. It's perfect, and I am so happy that I rediscovered it. And sometimes you need to do that because this ish is not cheap. This is not cheap, it's expensive. So I better use that Chanel, baby. Blushes. Okay, so we are being literally bombarded by blushes. So many are coming out and we only have 2 cheeks. And chances are you want them to match. You don't want to use different products than them. So yeah, I only have 2 cheeks, but the ones that I'm really being pulled towards are the following ones. First of all, the Rhode blushes. I think I said this in my blush ranking video. If you haven't watched it, I recommend it because I'm talking a bit more in depth about the latest blush releases. But these shades are very nuanced. Even though she did come out with the usual shades, you know, you have a mauve, you have a peach, you have a pink, but I feel like they are a bit more nuanced. Overall, the shades are, I cannot tell you, I feel like they are not on the nose. Not on the nose peach, on the nose mauve. They have that, some of them are desaturated, like Sleepy Girl, the mauve is a bit desaturated, so it has a bit of gray in it, which makes it super interesting. Or the Toasted Teddy shade has gone super viral because you can use it for all over your face, for bronzer, blush, eyeshadow, lips, contour. People are doing everything with it and it looks super good. It also really plays into the newest trend, which is the sun-kissed makeup look. That's why it's getting so popular. But I really love the shades. I'm using them. They're super easy to use. They are very pigmented though, so you need to be a bit careful, but they're super blendable because they're so creamy. Like probably the creamiest formula I ever tried in a blush stick. Moving on, always from the NARS With Love collection. This is Sex Appeal, the light reflecting blush. So this is a new compact for the collection, and I'm not sure if you are able to get this shade in also their like usual standard lineup, because the shade Sex Appeal is there. I just don't know if it's shimmery like this one. So this is it almost plays on the same colors of that duochrome in the quad. It is peachy and it has a pink reflect, super finely milled. It's not glittery at all, and sometimes I use it as an highlighter and sometimes I use it as a blush because it's super like barely their type of blush, but it's super elegant. Today I'm wearing, I know I have glasses, I'm sorry. Today I'm wearing it as an highlighter, as a blush topper on top of Piggy, which I usually do because it's also a powder, so it also sets whichever blush, if you have a cream blush or a liquid brush underneath. But this is super elegant, and I think this goes with every makeup look. If you have very bold eyes or very bold lips, you want to go a bit softer on your cheeks, this is the perfect one. I just don't know if these will be available for long. That's why I'm constantly talking about them. I don't know if these will be out there for a bit, so if you're interested, you might want to check them out now before they get pulled out. And last but not least, for blush, we have the Pat McGrath. These are the Divine Cream blushes. Actually, they have a very long name. They are the Divine Cream Blush Legendary Glow Color Bombs. CEO name again, but I made a few shorts about this, and these are the most long-lasting, like, glossy blushes I have. Usually glossy blushes tend to wear down badly, meaning that at the end of the day you cannot find them on your cheeks anymore, and these last all day on me. Plus, on top of that, I think that she has a very nice shade. Why are my neighbors' kids always screaming? We will never know. She has a very nice shade range. I wanted Divine Rose, but it was sold out, so I got Divine Rose Glow. I think it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, I'm very happy with the shades I got. The second one, Sunkissed Temptation, is perfect for, again, the trendy, blushy, sun-kissed makeup look. And like, the quality of these is outstanding. The packaging, it feels cheap. Like, this feels like, I don't know, if I got a Makeup Revolution blush, it would come in this component. It's plastic. I do think that Pat McGrath has the resources to make the product feel more luxe, but for the price, you know, these aren't that pricey for her, so maybe that's what we are getting this packaging for. As for the lips, I am really into the Rhode Peptide lip tints at the moment. Together with the blushes, she came out with new shades of these. This one I have here is the shade Salty Tan, which is a mauve. I have it on my lips, but really these do not have a lot of pigment, so I feel like they're just giving you a tint, as the name suggests. But I don't know, guys, I know that people have had issues with these, like getting into small balls. Yeah, people have been finding this a bit exfoliating, like the formula is breaking down and separating. I never had this issue with these, but keep in mind I do live in a very warm climate, and from what I read, when these are exposed to different temperatures, so it's warm and then it's cold, they start doing that. So that might be the reason why I never had a problem with this. Keep in mind, but these are super nourishing. For me, it's very easy to put on. You don't even need a mirror because they aren't that pigmented. And the thing I like about these is the applicator. It has really small applicator, and I hate when lip balms have that huge tip because I have very small upper lip. Okay, so I need this to go into the corner of my mouth, like super easy, and this does. I have the Summer Fridays lip balms. I have 2 of them. The applicator is just too big, so I use them in my nightly routine, but they go and spread all over my lips. It's a mess every time, so to go out, these are perfect. Last but not least, I am obsessed with the Cosmetics Lip Mage tints, I think they're called Lip Mage tinted serums. These are lip tints. They have 6 shades, I think 5 or 6 shades, and I like every single one of them. I have basically everything except for the bright pink. And these wear down very nicely because they are lip tints, so they're supposed to be glossy, and then when you are done speaking and eating and stuff like that, you are left with a stain. I really love the shades, and the formula feels very nourishing on your lips, so I always use them. On rotation now, I have the shade Amber, which is this terracotta lip tint, because I feel like it goes great with any type of summer look. But for the eyes, I'm also obsessed with this glitter pack from Elf Magic. This is a glitter pack in the shade Dopamine Sparkle. This tub is huge. Like, I was expecting something the size of an hourglass. They're sparkly eyeshadow pots, but this is huge. Like, it's really big, and it will last a lifetime. And these feel like water when you touch them, and they are fresh on your lid. I don't know what type of formula they're using, but it's really, really weird and interesting. But the shade is super nice. It's like a rosy with gold sparkle, so it's almost like a rose gold shade. The glitters are super shiny and shimmery. And yeah, I love this. It makes any type of look go from usual, maybe boring, maybe, depends on what you like, to really sparkly and eye-catching. That's the word I was looking for. And we are done with the makeup. I just wanted to throw in a book. I like books, so why not? I've been obsessed with this saga. This is the Cruel Prince saga from Holly Black. This is the second book. It's called The Wicked King. I read the first one. These are very small books, so if you want to throw them into your bag to go to the beach, or if you're going on vacation, these are very easy to throw in. I was a bit unsure about the first book because, well, I cannot say, but there's a lot of world build up in the first book. They are telling you what is happening, what's been happening, and then we get to the meat of the story, like at the end of the book. So you need to stick with it. But guys, the main character, well, not the main character, but the main boy character, excuse me. Oh my god, this is so embarrassing. But yeah, I'm simping over a book character, and it's not even the best character. If it was a real boy, yeah, it would be a walking red flag, but it's not, so we can just fantasize on it, right? But yeah, I think this is really interesting. It is set in a world of fairies, and I think that the fairy folklore is very interesting if you are doing it like correctly, meaning that fairies are these creatures that are always trying to get to you, like to speak words and riddles and confuse you and get them on their side and strike bargains with them, but they are not allowed to lie. They cannot lie. So it's very interesting to see that type of myths and folklore being applied to the book. But yeah, I'm gonna shut up about the book and makeup. Thank you for watching, and I really hope that since you've come a long way, you're here, you might as well subscribe, you know? And hopefully I will see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye!